Hello guys, and welcome back. So now the next thing that we have to do is let's enhance our weight here. Okay, so first let's hot reload. So what we want to do now is when we click start, this word which is here, let's put this in more visual, more we want to see it more nice than this. Okay, so let's work on these words which are getting displayed here. Okay, so for that, we know that we need to go back to the display. So this, what we don't need, we can now close. So here in the word display, you can see that we're only displaying the word like this. Okay, now let's advance this a bit. So first of all, let's wrap this inside the container widget. Wrap it with the container. Now here, first of all, let's have some padding. So this is going to be coming from constant.edgeinsets.all. We want to put 8 at all directions, and then let's have some decoration. So this one, we're going to have the box decoration, and then inside here, so I don't know why my assistant is not updating here. I think my internet is slow. I need to check that. So we have a border radius. So border radius, we want it to be circular. So border radius dot circular, and then this we're going to be 30.0, and then next we want to get the border. So the border, we want to put all direction, border dot all, and then for the color, let's have our color, which is deep purple, colors dot deep purple, like that. All right, so we need to put the comma here. Great. Now that we have our border, next we just need to have our text. So this text also, let's also wrap it inside the padding. Okay, let's wrap it with the padding widget. So for now, let's hot reload. We have something like that. Okay, so the text, the padding, let's just say left and right, only left. You want to put that, and then right, you want to put 8.0. Let's hot reload. Yeah, we want it to be looking like that. And then also the text, we need to put in the uppercase. Okay, but now let's enrich this text, because we want each letter that we typed, it get lights up here. Okay, so that we can have that smooth UI which is satisfying. We just don't want to be typing, you don't know if you have typed the correct word. Okay, so let's do that. So for that, we need to create a separate method with using the text pan with a rich text. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to go here on the widgets. What we can do here is we can create another folder. So let's create this folder. We're going to call it as utilities. Okay, so inside this utilities folder, let's create the global file. Okay, global.dat. So here we're going to put the methods that we are going to be using like universally, okay, throughout the application. Okay, so the first method that we are going to create is the one for the text span here. Okay, so let's create that. So here we need to have a list of text span like that, and then here we can say get colored text span like that. Okay, colored text span, and then inside here we need to pass first we are going to pass the string, which is the current word. Okay, after that we are going to pass another string, which is the typed word. Okay, typed word, and then after that, now we need to create that text span. So let's import the material.dat. So inside here, first let's create an empty list. This is going to be the text span. We have spans, so this is going to be an empty list. Okay, so after that, now we need to run a for loop inside this text span and then check the correct weight to what we have typed. Okay, so here we have to say for int I is equal to, is equals to 0, and then here we get I less than current typed word. So is a current word dot length, and then we get I plus plus like that. Okay, so here we're going to loop through all that, and then we're going to check bool we need to check if it is correct what we have typed. So if we type t here, we need to check if the t is correct from the current word which is there. Okay, so here we're going to get equals to I less than typed word dot length, and then current word at I is equals to typed. So let's just copy that. Okay, so this now we need to check if it is equals to typed word. Okay, so typed, let's paste that, is typed word at I. Okay, like that. So that's how we do the check. Now here we're going to add in the spans. If that condition is met, we're going to take spans.add, and then we have to add that. So now here we're going to get the text span, and then inside the text span here on the text we're going to add the current word at I. And then now we want to change this, it should be to uppercase. Okay, so we can do it like that, and then now we just change it to not to lowercase, to uppercase like that. And then now here we can put the style that we want as a text style. So this comes from text style, and then here we can get the color. So now here we are going to check if it is correct. We want to put it in the green color. Okay, colors dot green. In the else we want to put it in the black color, so we want to say colors dot black, which is the default. Okay, now we can also just give it a font weight. So inside the text style here, so there is our color, and then also we can have a font weight. You can give it a bold font weight dot bold, like that. And then that's all we need to do. So let's just put commas here and then commas here. Okay, here we need to close it out, and then in the end here we're going to return that spans. Okay, great. So this is how we are going to check through this using the text span. Okay, now all we have to do is to go back in the word display, and then here where we are calling this text, we can remove this. Okay, so let me just bring it down and then comment it. We can comment this, and then now here we can call our text dot reach. Okay, now here we need to call our text span. Okay, so here what we just need to do here is we're going to call text span, and then inside this text span we're going to have children, and then the children are going to get from our method get colored text span. And then here now the current word, we know that we are going to get the current word, which is this one, word at current index. and then the current typed word now is this one that we're going to get on top here. Great. And then that's all that we need to do. Okay, now if we hot reload, you can see that we have that. We have typed T, and then T is light up here. Let's start. So this is ion. If I type, for example, G, nothing is going to light up. But if I type I, you can see I is lighting up, and then R is lighting up, O, and then N, then another Y, and then that's it. So now let's put the styling also to this. So to that, first let's put some commas here. And then here, right after this comma, we need to put style here. Okay. Now this is also going to come from text style. So here we're going to have the font size. Font size. So also these guys, you can play around with it. You can put the font, you can get the font size, the font type from Google Fonts, but I'm just gonna go with a default. And then let's also have some letter spacing. So here we're going to go with 2. All right, now let's have a constant keyword here. Okay, now let's hot reload. Now that is bigger. Now we can type that, and then we can see that. Great. So let's end this video right now, and then the next one, now we are going to start with more advanced things. Like when we press start, we don't need to start the game from the beginning. We have to bring the bottom sheet and then choose the game type, also add time to our game. Okay, so thank you guys, and see you in the next video.